embracing the age of Big Brother. In Rotterdam, Holland, nightclub owner John Van Gallen has introduced a system of microchipping for his VIP patrons.
And this is not a hoax.
It's almost like barcoding people.
Yeah, it is.
And it's not a conspiracy
every
theory,
chip got
it's
a number,
fact.
and the number corresponds to the name and the picture. That's the way it is, yeah, it is.
The microchip has to be surgically inserted under the skin, which means you'll have to have it cut out if you want it removed.
Now you notice it's on his
Did
left
it hurt
arm,
getting the chip in?
but
Okay,
the scriptures say right arm, and you're going to see a lot of,
like
some of them
of
on the left arm and the others on the right arm.
Irving has had the chip for the past 4 years. Every time he buys a drink, he's scanned. And, like a human ATM, money comes off his account.
Sounds like a buy and sell.
Like you're giving up a little
Buy
bit of
and
your
sell.
privacy, do you?
No.
They said that's an RFID,
It's nice
is a tracking device you can't buy and sell with
I'm
it.
the first one in the whole world. I have a chip.
Faked out again,
Yeah.
Nate.
Remember CCTV monitoring. Thank you.
Big Brother is here to stay.
When we started this 1.5 years ago, we have people just want to do it for
This is
fun,
a different filming company.
because it's new.
This is when he was a lot younger and skinny.
It's an amazing little device, which can mean there's no need for proof of ID or money to get in. It can all be done with tiny computer chips, implanted in the flesh of clubbers' arms.
Chip from your account.
So what do these chips look
Buy
like?
and
Got one
sell.
here.
Yeah, I got one here for you. It's, like I told you, it's unbelievable. Gotta be careful that I don't lose it. It's like a rice thing. It's
That's tiny, isn't it?
really tiny. Yeah?
Hey, nou, alles goed?
Hello. I'm with him. All right. So this is the scanning.
This is scanning. Normally you pay over here. But now I've got the chip.
For clubbers with a chip, no cash is required, and getting in is simple.
Over there is my picture.
Yeah, right, yeah. Straight away.
Straight away.
And there's another benefit. When buying drinks, instead of paying with money, they can simply have the chips in their arms scanned. Their accounts with the club are automatically debited.
So you can buy and sell with the RFID
Chipping may be
system.
popular, but isn't it all a bit intrusive?
It's so simple. I think that within 20 years, when you get born, you will get a chip.
So that's a vision of the
You made
future.
that statement
But are
when
you
you were
worried
born,
how
you
much
get
your
a chip.
life at home and at work is being monitored and recorded already? You may not realize just how much you're being watched right now.
Technology on the cutting edge. We were interested today to hear that more than 100 law enforcement officials in Mexico are having microchips implanted in their arms. The chips allow a person to be scanned.
Maybe that's
sort of like
a
cereal
hoax.
box at the super.
Maybe that's a hoax. That's ABC News, man. That's ABC News. Let's go back to it. Got that, Nate?
Supermarket checkout. In Mexico, this will be one more tool in the fight against crime. Here's ABC's John McKenzie.
Mexico's Attorney General and 160 of his deputies have had microchips implanted in their arms to control access to the country's new Criminal Investigation Center. It is to provide access, said the Attorney General, to the right people in exclusive areas where there is valuable, sensitive information.
You got both of the articles there.
The microchip, the size of a grain of rice, is injected under the skin and gives off a low-frequency radio wave. A scanner reads each chip's identification number to verify an official's security clearance.
The microchip
Notice
is
he has it on the
tamper-proof.
right.
It's secure.
Right arm.
No one can take your microchip and use it to their advantage to gain access to your facility.
The chip, developed by Applied Digital Solutions, is similar to those used in the U.S. to identify and return runaway dogs.
Yep, that's right. So now let's go to this guy. No, the other one. The other one. Okay. Let's read about him, and then we're going to read about him in that article. Okay? All right, go ahead and read it. The name of the guy and read the article.
All right.
That's from Wikipedia.
Yeah, this is from Wikipedia. entitled Rafael Macedo de la Concha. It says, Rafael Macedo de la Concha, born May 6, 1950 in Mexico City, is a Mexican Army general and former Attorney General in the cabinet of Vicente Fox, December 1st, 2000 to April 27, 2005. Macedo de la Concha has taught several law courses at the National Autonomous University of Mexico and at the Latin American University, where he chaired the law program. He has been assistant director of the legal fiduciary department of the National Bank of Army, Navy, and Air Force, as well as judge and first magistrate of the Supreme Military Court. Currently, he is a military attaché at the Mexican Embassy in Rome. Macedo de la...
There's that Mexican-Rome connection. Rome is a part of NATO, which is a part of the beast.
Yep, that's right. Macedo de la Concha is being accused of protecting Joaquin El Chapo Guzman Leora, the most famous living drug trafficker on the planet, still at large during his time at Procuraduría General de la República under former President Vicente Fox.
Yeah, now former President Vicente Fox, he was the president, I believe it was 2004. It was during his administration that he was the Attorney General, this gentleman right here, and he's being accused of protecting this the top drug dealer down there in Latin America or Mexico. Vicente Fox, by the way, is a German. When you check the guy out, he's a German. That's why he had that little mustache on to make him look more Latin. Vicente Fox's real name was Vincent Fox, which was a German whose family had moved to Mexico. Just like you got this guy, the new mayor of New York City. What's his name? What's his first name? Bill de Blasio. That's not his real name. He's a German. His real name is Wilhelm. Warren Wilhelm, man. He took his mother's name. So he's not an Italian. He's a German, man. And then you just read how this guy right here is he's an attaché between Mexico and Rome. So there goes that connection with Rome. Yep. All right. Yep. Now let's go to the next article.
All right.
So these are not, Nate, you say everything there's a hoax. I was a hoax, and there's going to be a counter article, and these guys are a bunch of nuts. What you said, it's on the video. You're speaking. You said you spoke about the Illuminati. Yep. Okay.
This is from NBCnews.com.
NBC News, well-respected, legitimate news agency. Okay? Go ahead.
Entitled Microchips Implanted in Mexican Officials. Attorney General prosecutors carry security pass under their skin. This is dated July 14th, 2004.
Yeah, that's when Vicente Fox was the president in that time.
Mexico City. Security has reached the subcutaneous level for Mexico's Attorney General, and at least 160 people in his office, they have been implanted with microchips that get them access to secure areas of their headquarters. It's a pioneering application of a technology that is widely used in animals but not in humans. Mexico's top federal prosecutors and investigators began receiving chip implants in their arms in November in order to get access to restricted areas inside the Attorney General's headquarters, said Antonio Aceves, General Director of Sol Lusat, the company that distributes the microchips in Mexico. Attorney General Rafael Macedo de la Concha and 160 of his employees were implanted at a cost to taxpayers of $150 for each rice grain sized chip. More are scheduled to get tagged in coming months, and
more are set up to get tagged in the coming months. All right?
And key members of the Mexican military, the police, and the office of President Vicente Fox might follow suit, Aceves said. Fox's office